Hey everybody and welcome back. So, we are diving into these next three clips. I've got Call for Backup, London City, and then Violet's Tale. I think I called it Violent Tale in the last one. Let me just check. Yeah, Violet's Tale. So we're gonna be diving into those three now. This has been one heck of an experience. This has been massive. You know, considering that he's been around for so long and there has been so much hype. You know, I'm seeing these videos and they have crazy numbers. And his support of, you know, reactors and allowing people to use the content. I remember, like, when I started, because this is my second channel. This was the one I set up in addition to Gazmash Reacts, which was like a metal reaction channel, metal music and rock. And I set this one up, and I remember when I set up Gazmash Reacts that, you know, that so many labels, so many artists, they wouldn't let you use their music, and you know, it wasn't until the case of fair use, and I've forgotten the name of that case now, but there was actually a case that went to court and then brought about kind of the use of fair use, and then record labels started to come around, and you know, seeing the fact that, you know, it's just people. They're just listening to music and wanting to share that experience with everybody else. And what that then does, as it has done for me and many, many viewers of this channel, is it helps us to see something. You know what? I'm going to go listen to that song. That's now in my playlist. I'm going to go check out the rest of this artist's music. And that was the power of that. And it is like part of daily YouTube for me. I love watching reactions to things that I've seen. You know, if I go on to watch... I remember when an artist like The Warning, you know, I'd heard about them and I reacted to them, and the next thing I went to see them live, and then I was watching other people's first time reactions. So anyway, back to Ren, it's incredible that he allows it and the support of that. And I believe there's a video, like 1 million subscribers video, and I'll be watching that. And I think you, from your comments, you said that he mentioned something about the power of, you know, everyone rises together. And do you know what it is? The more I hear about this man, the more I respect him. And I am literally about to go into, what's this now, the fourth song that I've heard by him. Anyway. If you're new to the channel, I'm Gaz, this is Gazmash, because we check out music, anime opening and endings, and anime episodes. If you want to join us on the journey, hit subscribe. But let's jump into these and see what Ren has next. Okay, call for backup. This will be the police.
In the area. Right. Please, could you respond? I was assaulted by a minor. I had no choice. I drew my gun. We have a wounded Caucasian male with 4 bullet wounds down. Please send an ambulance and backup here. Over and now.
Wow. Just the whole experience is like fully immersive with Ren. This is London City.
London City, far from pretty, such a pity, such a shame. An officer at 6'3" left shaken by the boy he claimed. And flashing lights and prying eyes of London frame our boy's demise. And Lady Karma span her web quite quickly as poor Jenny died. And on this night, on holy night, a bitter twitch.
Jesus.
Sleep. The threads of fate had weaved their way between poor Jenny and young Screep. London City, far from...
This is incredible, man.
Live inside details. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's Tale.
Violet's Tale. And you know what? Just make sure there's nothing at the end there. You know when you're at the theater and like the curtains come down and they're setting the stage, and you would have like the voiceover set, you know, while that curtain's down or the reel's down or whatever. That's almost like what these parts are, and I just so love it. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of, oh man, what's the name? Quick Google here. That was it. You know, when I was listening to London City there, it absolutely just grabbed me. You know, when they did Sweeney Todd, you know, Tim Burton's Sweeney Todd, you know, and the darkness of London, this whole city in the shrouds of darkness and the undertone of the grimace, of the gothicness. It screams that to me, and I absolutely love it. You know, this they could take and make into a movie. They really, really could. This is now Violet's Tale and the last of the three in the trilogy. Let's do it. So who's Violet then? Oh, let's do that again, but with the volume turned up. Oh, Gazman. Damn, brother. This man is so talented. Oh man. I have no words. Haunting. So haunting, isn't it?
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's Tale.
So Violet's Tale, we're gonna get. I mean, I just assumed that he was talking about Jenny there, you know, fighting for her life, but I think she has passed, hasn't she? So maybe we're talking about Violet, and we're going to be getting into that. But the reason I pause here is I love, and that it's apparent from the other two as well. But I like how he's not really set in a genre. You know, he's not really set in a style. You know, his vocal ability, I am scratching the surface of. You know, as far as his singing ability, we've seen flexes in that kind of zone, that area, but you can just tell, you know, the way he rides through the scales on just some of his, you know, his who's just brilliant. But let's continue this, what already feels like what's going to be another haunting tale.
Was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a
that just leaves you with these grim thoughts.
16, a semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme, packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick.
I love how he tells this tale and you go through these range of emotions in a series of lines, but also the way he describes things, stacking things on shelves like pickled jars of pickled bricks, you know, like he's just so incredibly knowledgeable and talented, you know.
Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong one, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue.
Oh, bro.
She never stood a chance.
Jesus.
The devil comes to dance.
See what I mean? She never stood a chance to the devil.
Violet,
Ah.
why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids
God.
and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent.
Oh God, poor
That's the
girl.
sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hail.
Like, it's so immersive. You feel so angry. You just want to step into this storyline and save this girl from him, because, like Ren said, you know, its story's repeating itself. It's what our mother went through. She's now going through it herself.
Sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown blood. Bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat. Detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
Oh.
Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
I'm physically shook by this song. God, Ren, brother.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Violet, she was 9 months gone.
God. You think the tale could not get any more sad. I have no words for that. None.
Was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on the
Jesus, what a line.
streets. Two twins, lying side by side.
Two twins?
A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Just jumping in because I'm editing right now, waiting to get this reaction to you. But this is why I like leaving the gaps. It just hit me like a brick wall. Violet was Jenny and Screech's mum. Jenny and Screech were twins. It blows my mind. Violet is their mum. Everything. Speechless. I'm going to let you get back to the reaction now, but I had to drop this in. Right, I've got to say something, otherwise it's just going to be silent. To watch those three songs one after the other, I will be doing. Because I feel like, you would have that full story tale. I'm glad the way I've done it. Still stand by making this choice. With those segments as well, with the prologue, Run, Screech, Run, Call for Backup, and London City, those added to me the curtain down moments and the curtain up to the songs. And Violet's Tale, is literally taking the wind out of me. You know, it's not in a bad way, not in a bad way at all. What I'm saying is it's a song that I don't think it is impossible to not, when you've heard it, be like, holy hell, I'm now going to sit inside my mind and think about that song. You know, the visual element of how he fully, like, tells the story visually and then audibly, obviously, with the lyrics, and how he's just a master when it comes to how he tells the story. I don't know how else to put it, but Violet's Tale leaves you silent. Much love from me. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Tell me what we should hit up next. Oh, god damn. Much love. I'll see you in the next one.